He's my own just do.
Mis gastos is a what?
He's my own just do.
Mis gastos is a what? Oh, what is this, a tag team?
You're dead man, Ramsey.
You so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Juice Pro Wrestling, episode 224. Settle the score.
We're about to fucking settle the score this week, and I hope you settled the score last week by downloading our last episode and watching on YouTube. We had a killer fucking guest. Oh, Sreten, tell the people who we had.
Angel Metro.
That's right, and if you don't know who she is, that's why you gotta fucking check out the
Listen
episode.
to the show.
Pretty well fucking educated in the world of professional wrestling. She's a newbie to the sport, but she's fucking cool. She's good people.
She knows what's up.
Yeah, she loves her deathmatch wrestling too. So we're good on that.
Fuck it.
Good
I do have
that.
to say, usually when the guests or you guys suggest new music, I go ahead and listen to it. I didn't get a chance to listen to Buffalo, but I did text Wallace. I wanted to start listening to Dio. Not that I've never heard of him. I just wanted to go a little deep dive.
You're fucking talking.
I haven't listened to Buffalo, but I did listen to Angel Metro. I wrote it down. The guy's name is Steven Sanchez, that rockabilly guy that she recommended. Yeah. His music is sad as fuck.
It is. Well, dude, she's goth, man. They're all about fucking goth. People are all about like sad. Like, you ever seen the goth kids in South
beauty
Park?
And sadness. Yeah, dude,
like,
those kids are the best.
I was like, let me listen to this while I was in the shower. But not in the best mood. That was like the worst decision ever. I was like, I'm never getting out of here. Give a shit.
You didn't even soap yourself. It was just you crying in the shower for 20 minutes.
Probably thinking of like
I didn't even turn on the shower.
Didn't even turn on the shower. I just sat there crying.
I just turned it on ice cold.
Smoked a cigarette.
Borderline fucking grim, you know, getting into that black metal shit.
Exactly.
Ice cold shower.
Whoa.
But her music is, I mean, I liked it. But
it's got a nice voice. It's kind of dark, ambient, you know, whatever, ambient. You know, not totally my scene, but I could see some shit like that. Kind of reminded me of like the end of the Crow soundtrack, the first one. Like, what was it for Brandon, or what was it?
I thought it was for Brandon.
The last song, I think it's called For Brandon or something.
I thought it was,
or For Eliza, or For Lisa, or something like that. But anyways, it reminded me of a lot of shit like that. Very kind of soft,
easy,
sung, spoken, however you want to word it. Just fucking like you said,
David Gray.
David Gray. What do that one fucking?
Yeah,
Babylon.
Babylon guy.
So much. Hey, I'll give you my address for you watching this right now. You can come here and punch me in the fucking nuts for even knowing that.
I'll punch you in the nuts just for being you.
I like
you drinking some Stella Artois, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're a different person. Wallace is listening to David Gray, drinking Stella Artois. Get the fuck out of here.
Andre doesn't approve.
Little known fact. You guys make fun of me because I'm a Dave Matthews Band fan, but Wallace knows way more lyrics than I do. Just saying.
I guarantee he does.
So
dude.
he appreciates all music. So,
but I met the guy.
Yeah,
so we're all in this
him
together.
And Tim Reynolds.
We're all in this together. Sreten's a fan. Justin knows more lyrics than I met him. So look at that. Between all three of us, we're a super fan.
Yeah, and two of us feel kind of bad about it.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about it.
I also listened to. Sorry, before we get started, I also listened to some of Angel Metro's music, and I did like it.
There you go.
It was exactly what she said it was.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is what we thought it was.
Yeah, they are who we thought they were. Damn it,
we let them off the hook.
You want to crown them? Go ahead and crown our asses.
Go ahead and crown them.
I'm crowning right now, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, turtle heading, isn't it? You're prairie dogging, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fucking Punk's Katani Phil.
Punk's Katani. Are you seeing your shadow?
Like, I'm so freaked out, Punxsutawney. Can you imagine if Punxsutawney Phil was kicking in with the mystery fucking group? God. What were they even called? The Scooby-Doo crew.
It was
Didn't they have a group name or no?
Mystery Gang, wasn't it?
Mystery. Well, I know there's a Mystery Machine, so weren't they just I don't know.
Them bricks. Scooby-Doo and the bricks.
Banging all the way back in the day.
Yeah, they were.
Know?
Good and shaky.
Yeah.
Let's move it on.
Let's jump on some AEW shit.
We should.
Real fast because we like it and we want to do that.
I like
Bodi,
doing that. Yeah.
Come on. Give it to me.
What have you
heard in terms of AEW in the past week?
In the past week, I want to start off with the AEW video game that we've been so patiently waiting for months and months and months and months. Still no release date yet.
I think that saw its shadow. The developers saw their shadow, and they're like, no, got to put it back on the shelf.
I believe so. But no release date yet. Disappointing, but I'd rather have a polished game that I can play without any bugs or glitches that I enjoy. So it's more worth the wait. It does have a teen rating. It had to pass that ESRB rating system thing. They had I remember Retromania had to do that shit.
Yeah. So, Retromania. I heard that was a lot of the holdup too, was the rating. And because of the blood. Kenny Omega was on somebody's podcast,
Not
and
ours.
It's weird because this is shit. Yeah, right. They did an IGN feature or whatever, a little thing where it's like Daniel Bryan and Hangman.
Yeah.
That was dope. I'm sorry, I pulled the Jim Ross. Back out. Bryan Danielson.
We all knew what you meant.
Give me a second.
Yeah, you get a couple more of those so you can get more of them names wrong.
No shit. But he's on this podcast and he's giving out more information than they, a lot of stuff you figure they ain't gonna fucking release on IGN. But he's telling these dudes, he's like, look, the game was so violent and how it looked. He's like, you can make it look like a murder scene in this game. He's like, now that's why they had such a hard time with the rating. He's like, there's some stuff they had to take out. He wasn't specific on what it is, but they toned down some stuff a little bit. He's like, it'll still look pretty fucking violent, as far as the blood and whatever. But he's like, dude, it was to the point where guys straight up look like a murder scene. He's like, it looked awesome.
Can we get that game?
He's like, but the whole process was kind of silly though, because it's not, people aren't dying in it. You're just getting bloodied up. It's not Mortal Kombat. They're not being dismembered or anything like that. Come on,
Yeah, but there's a gore line.
I got to squeeze one more out because, like I said, I'm fucking crowning.
Squeeze it out,
man. I hate the fucking smart marks everybody's talking about. You see all these pictures where it's the cover of the video game and everybody's old because they're insinuating that's how long they've been waiting for the game to drop.
Yeah.
Dude, I get it. Everybody's anxious to fucking play it, but give them fucking time. I mean, like you said earlier, Bodi, if it's time to develop and make sure it's the best possible experience you can please do it. And unfortunately, in order to do that, there'll be times, there will be men and women in the game who aren't even in the fucking company anymore, so
exactly
whatever. At least you won't have to fucking create them. I just hope it's my core. All I fucking really want is that No Mercy playability and a dope ass fucking CAW.
Yes, that's what I need too. Teen rating, and it's going to be ever evolving too, a living game. So that's awesome. I don't want 42 iterations of one game. I want one game. You just download DLCs. Give me those.
Yeah. 2K23, dude, is dropping in March, right? It's coming out soon. It took me a while to even get on the 2K22 kick.
Exactly. Now you got to play.
It's not a bad game, but dude, I look at the roster. It's the same fucking roster basically, except this year they gave you Bad Bunny. Woohoo!
Whoa! And they gave you Cody Rhodes skis.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes. I mean, that's the only one I fucking really care about. Other than that, it's the same roster. Some of the DLC from last game is now the main, in the main roster. And then the DLC I'm seeing for this one, so far I'm meh. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome, fun game, but it's just it is. 2K and Madden. They rope you in every fucking year, dude. I'm getting fed up with all the corporate greed.
That's what I hate about it, man. What do you give me one new feature that, okay, cool, a new drop-down menu, thanks. Let me throw another $70 down the shitter.
Let me ask you two bozos this question.
And then change the controls and make them worse.
Yeah, exactly. What's the question?
How many Maddens are there? How long have Madden's been coming out every year?
Since like 88?
It's like 90. Is it 88?
Oh, yeah, dude. I
they're on
played
Sega.
Madden 89 and 90. That was on
So
Sega. 88.
So there's been quite a
87.
few, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been around.
And
for
how
years,
many of the
man.
wrestling games have there been? The WWE ones yearly.
Oh, talking about the 2K series?
I mean, there hasn't been that.
Let's say
long.
2K. Has there been more
I
than
don't remember. 2K what? 2K12?
2K was WWE
11?
13. I think 13 was the last one. So 2014, no, 15, 14 or 15. I think it's 14. That had The Rock on the cover, right? That was the first 2K.
Was it?
You guys know that phrase, fool me once,
Almost 10 years.
shame on you, fool me twice.
Shame on you again.
You know that phrase.
But here's the fucked up thing. In that run of 2K having it, you would think that, like, okay, 2K does pretty well, or they did well with the NBA property. They'll make a killer game, and have they here and there? It's been all right. But they, out of that 10-year run, damn near 10-year run, decade run, they had to take a year or two off because 2K20 was such a fucking mess
It
and
was
pile
a
of shit.
show. Yeah, it was.
I've at least in some form, if I haven't bought it or owned it, I've had my hands on a wrestling game that has come out easily
Yes, sir.
since in the last 20 years.
Yes,
I've
sir.
never touched that game. And I've sat there and I'm like,
Stunk.
damn, it's on sale for like $10 because it's so awful. You know, like,
right. And that was
give
2
it to
weeks
me,
after
dude.
it came out.
Just shrunk.
Yeah.
So on what? Sorry, but go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I'm excited for the game because of the there's going to be new game modes, GM mode rotation, so that's going to come and go. I'm
Dude, the
thinking,
war games, man.
Yeah. So that's cool. What were you going to say, Sreten?
All I was going to say was all these sports games that come out every year, and the fans that will bitch about them every motherfucking year. First of all, they're a company that runs on profit, and when they found out that all these people that love all these sports will pay every single year $210 to get every fucking sports game every year, ideally they should only come out like every 3 years, not even every other year.
And the way they operate now, they should, because it's not even the initial game sales is what drives the game. It's the app. It's the DLC. Video games now are a DLC fucking market. How much of an actual game is even on a fucking disc anymore? You know,
that's the other reason they should only come out every 3, maybe even 4 or 5 years.
right?
But they know they're gonna get at least $120 out of each person for every fucking game. So why would they not keep making garbage? So the people that complain about it, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Camera 2, camera 7. It's your fault, you fucking bozos.
Don't forget to add microtransactions in there that make their money that way too.
Anything they can do to squeeze people out, but everybody's got a lot, especially with wrestling fans. They have, I mean, with all fans, all these sports fans, you got that completionist, like you can't help yourself. That's why we have to collect every time fucking Army of Darkness comes out with a new version. I have to buy the DVD.
You got to control that shit. Unless you're made of money. If you're made of money, buy whatever the fuck you want. Go ahead. You know, or if you ain't got nobody to take care of, fucking,
I got nothing.
go put yourself into fucking debt for your collection. I love it, dude. I love collecting, but there came a point where I was that guy. I was buying everything, and I was like, man, I don't fucking play with this. I don't play this game. I don't fucking do this. I'm like, this is cool, but why the fuck do I have this shit? You know, I'm becoming that fucking zombie they want me to be. And just because you're pushing cool merch on me doesn't mean I don't know what you're doing, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I want it all too. But you don't see me all fucked up.
Yeah. He wants it all, and he wants it now.
Yeah.
That being said, Dave Matthews would probably want me to say, these guys are trying their best. Just give them a chance. Give them a chance. This year is going to be the year that it's good.
Give them a chance.
Even though every year it sucks for always, other than maybe 3 games.
Well, a game like 2K22 was good. I mean, it's fun. It got more arcadey and less simulation. But dude, I think, and one thing Omega mentioned in that podcast he was on, he's like, dude, it's not a wrestling simulator. Like, that's what people got to understand. Like,
good.
You know, WWE 2K series tries to give you that full on experience of WWE. And it used to be pretty arcadey, you know, and fun. But, you know, when you start doing that shit and then you get, it's all these super over complicated controls. And I'm not saying they're over complicated, but there's a lot of fucking shit that's like, come on, dude.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, give me the fucking basics. Give me an arcade style fucking wrestling game like No Mercy, dude.
Yep.
So let me ask you one more question before we move on.
Simple as that.
Once the game comes out, gets whatever reception it's going to get, odds are it's going to be good. Do they make one the next year? Do they start a tradition of yearly things?
I mean, they already said they weren't going to do that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they said it was just going to be a living game.
Yeah, which is cool, and they're probably playing it safe in case it does fucking bomb.
I learned so much.
We already
from
said
you
we weren't
guys.
going to make another one anyway. Yeah. Fuck you.
But you do stuff like that, like I said, with the GM rotational mode, like that comes out, you get to play it for 3 months, goes away for a little bit, comes back. Who knows what they're going to do, but they'll do something cool. You know, it'll be like seasonal shit.
Yeah. So hopefully enough to keep us all fucking interested. And like I said, I don't even care about all that shit. I just want it to play like No Mercy and have an awesome creative character like No Mercy did.
Yes, sir. And a creative community. What are you excited about over there? What do you want to talk about? I saw that. I saw that look in your eye. You.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about ROH, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
It's still under the AEW umbrella.
Banner? Umbrella. I like that. I like that word, umbrella.
Yeah, I didn't like the halftime show. Neither old Bill Goldberg, what I hear.
Halftime show sucked. Don't get me started.
Yeah, we won't. We don't have enough time.
No.
I'll defend all of those halftime shows.
I hope he does.
Defend every single one of them.
Hasn't been good since Prince. Fight me.
Yeah. So ROH is going to start streaming again.
Yeah.
March 2nd. Honor
Look at
Club.
that.
I've seen people bitching about that, but people are going to bitch and bitch.
They're going to bitch for whatever reason they want.
So the wheels fucking fall off. But it's
that,
cool.
right?
At least it's new shit that's on there, and it's exclusive to Honor Club. It gives you a fucking reason other than having the access to the fucking 20 years worth of library that they have, and there's a lot of really good shit on there.
A lot of content.
Let's not forget, All In was on there too.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Yep,
it's good stuff. That's the selling point right there.
Yeah,
just tell me all ins, and I'm all in. How much do I gotta pay for this? $20? I'm in.
But that'll be interesting. They're taping it at Universal Studios where they do dark and shit. You know, TNA Impact ran down there. Let's see what happens. I'm not really hip with the whole Brian Cage on fucking TV every week, and then he's just doing the job. You know, when he's a fucking
job in the Jungle Boy again.
Yeah, and he's got a fucking title, dude. He's got a fucking title.
Yeah, come on, don't that dude. That oh man, I'm so upset. You don't have him job out again to job, and you called it. You texted me, and I was like, yeah, he'll probably job out again, and you know. Good match again, solid match, but come on, give him some wins. Brian Cage is a monster, and he's got a title. Like you said,
that's the thing where it doesn't make fucking sense to me. If you're a champion, you shouldn't be losing all the time. You know, I mean, I get you're still part of like a tag team. You know, the trios are the 3-man in ROH, but you still have a belt. What does that say about you? If you're it's confusing. You're a champion, but you lose all the time on TV. How is that possible?
He's an example of modern jobbers. Modern jobbers are names. There's a lot of dudes that have to job out to other guys because it's like names versus names. And he just happens to be the machine.
Yeah. But he's got a belt.
I just think
your champions
fucking leave, hit the hard reset, go back to like the Cage monster from Lucha Underground, and yeah.
See, that brings up an interesting point because I love Brian Cage and I want to see him stay in AEW and do some things. But if you're not doing anything and you're just treading water, then yeah, take off. I'm all for that.
See you real soon.
See ya.
What about you, Sreten?
I like Brian Cage too, but this is his situation and that's his life and whatever.
There you go.
He's a professional. That's what I'll say.
And that's a good answer.
You know who else is professional and who else is all elite? Mark Briscoe is all elite. He's officially on the AEW roster.
That round of applause.
He just beat Josh Woods, who I found out is actually you guys want to here you go for all you people who like to fucking get all the scoops and whatnot. Word on the street is him and Tessa are hooked up now.
Whoa! So that's who she left Daga for.
Yeah. Wait,
not spreading any rumors, anybody. That's no dirt sheet bullshit. I'm just having a little fun.
Yeah. I just thought I'd throw it out there for all the fun.
Yeah, that's crazy. That whole situation with Tessa and Daga. I'm not even going to bring.
I don't even know about it. I just heard it. I'm just excited. That
look it up. You'll find it. Everybody out there listening, watching, look it up. You'll see what happened. So yeah, it's a mess.
He's a single man.
What?
Daga's single.
Hey, Daga, yo soy hell of a wingman when you're up in Chicago. Let's go. Let's go.
There you go. Hook up or Sreten, Daga.
Yeah.
Wingman.
Kick it.
Yep. He got a bum steer. Word on the street is that he got cheated on.
Oh, I mean,
That's their
people.
business. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. See, Sreten knows what I'm talking about. He knows how to play softball.
What?
Simpsons reference.
Next. CM Punk has been spotted in New Japan.
Yeah, he
Battle
was.
of the Valley.
Yep.
Huge show, which I'm sure we'll break into that too.
Yeah, you better.
There's all this talk about him. I mean, he's pretty much, I think, at the point where he's ready to go now. You've seen a lot of weird fucking tweets and shit, like Jericho dogging him one time, and then all of a sudden now he's putting tweets out saying
Put him over.
he was one of my favorite opponents.
Yeah.
You know, like what is it? You know,
You'll
if he
call him a
comes back
cancer
and,
1
hey,
second. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll never backtrack on any of that shit. Do I believe that? Yeah. Hey man, but if people can't be forgiven, and I'm sitting here preaching forgiveness to anybody, you know, unless you fucking kill someone, then you fucking deserve to die. Dude, let them fucking come back. You guys need the fucking ratings. You guys need that story, because that's the one thing we've talked about in the last couple of weeks with some of the dissatisfaction with AEW is where are all the good stories at? Lots of great in-ring product, but I don't have fucking story to back it up, you know, like I'm not asking for much. You don't have to be a fucking crazy circus, whatever. It's just got to be fucking compelling, you know? And I don't feel like you're compelling in that sense. It's just fucking in ring. The action's compelling.
Action is compelling. Always compelling. Yeah, I feel that too. Even going like into Revolution, not to go away from CM Punk, but with their compelling storytelling. There's only a couple of matches I'm really looking forward to.
I'm not excited about that card whatsoever.
Yeah, dude. Like I want to see more. I want to see more of it. You know, and the Acclaimed versus the Guns. I love the Acclaimed. I didn't get the title change. I'm sorry. We're getting away from that, but I feel like I need to talk about that. But you know, yeah, like that title change kind of came out of nowhere. I see why they did it, but still, it just didn't make sense to me. So that story, it's okay. I think
and to put the Guns over
better.
or whatever,
could be more.
Yeah,
there could be more there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about the fucking Guns. Who cares about the Guns? They're the ass boys.
Nobody.
You know?
Yeah, they're the ass boys. Yeah, that's all they should be.
Ass boys like ass play, proven fact.
Exactly. As far as Punk coming back, I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with that. Talks are that there have been no talks between Punk and the Elite.
Yeah, no reconciliation.
Yeah, and like I feel like it's a shit show waiting to happen again, unless somebody's willing to make amends on either side. Who cares? Meet in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, let's do business. Let's make money.
Wanting to pull the Elite away. You know, their contracts I think are going to be up relatively soon, within like a year or something.
You think they would go? I don't think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? I wouldn't.
You know why I think they would?
Why?
You know why?
Because Vince not there.
Because if you didn't watch Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble and fucking
when he did that, yeah,
too sweet, and he's still in interviews under the WWE fucking umbrella brand. I love Kenny in the Bucks. We're always tied together. I think had maybe Cody not jumped, then that might be a different story. But I think for sure they definitely got the money.
Yeah,
you know, and those guys have never been there in the big time. You know, I mean, Kenny, developmental, and the Bucks working some dark matches. That's not being in WWE.
Right.
I'm talking doing what Cody did. Establish yourself, come back and be a major fucking player.
Right.
And those guys right now, if they were signed.
Dude, and you know what? I was just going to say Triple H is the guy to pull the trigger on that. Pun intended. Yes. He is the one to pull the trigger on that and just be like, hey, you guys want to do this and do this and do this. And then empty promises. Want 3 years, shitter, down to shitter, go back to AEW. No. That's an interesting point, though, man. Like, I don't think they'll go, though. I wouldn't think they go. Because
what else can they do, though? You hear Cornette bitching, too. He's like, them guys won't go there because they don't know the style. They can't wrestle the style. You know, it's all a joke for, it's the circus. Like,
when's he going to run out of breath? Fuck.
Dude.
Never.
I actually don't care. He's not in my mind. I don't give a shit about him.
He's a winner, but, yeah. It's nothing new that nobody else knows. He has his fans though. He has his fans. There's a couple of times that I agree with him.
Mark my words. If AEW storylines get really, really good over the next 6 months, and then they step it up 6 to 12 months, mark my words, it is because they're opening the door to a relationship with WWE. You're going to see all of this shit. I promise. You'll see.
I would love to see it. Everything would be cool.
You'll see, guys.
They're going to hit Vince's $9 billion asking price.
Yep.
They're not gonna buy WWE. They're gonna work.
That's the selling price. Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
So will we see?
Yeah.
Bottom line, will we see Punk back? Maybe. Will the Elite go somewhere else when it's time? Maybe. We don't know. It's some cool shit to speculate about, but not to get too fucking overly excited about. Save some for later kind of type fucking deal.
Whoa.
I like making predictions. That's fun.
I do too.
CM Punk's coming back. The Bucks are staying when there is. They're going to be the new 3-way champions. They're going to kick Kenny Omega out of the group. It's going to be CM Punk and the Young Bucks. They're going to be called CM Bucks.
CM Bucks.
Yeah, right.
I think.
I mean, they're all straight edge. I'm pretty sure. But dude, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, judging from what happened on Rampage, I would think House of Black has got the crosshairs on that 6-man tag. That was sick, though. Yeah. That was a sick scene. Dug it.
We'll see what happens. Dug it.
Yeah,
I think
hope so.
Buddy Matthews is the new one in Australia. It's like MCW.
Australian champion.
Australian for
beer. Oi.
Good night.
Oh, to speak Australian.
But dude, they need to bring those commercials back. We're getting way out of fucking line
Foster's
here.
for beer.
Foster's. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Elite in the House of Black.
I would love to see that.
That's going to be some sick
change
shit.
The titles. I think it's time to change the titles.
Yeah,
that would be. You have to, man.
And then they got to change scenery. I just don't know what them guys. What more can they really do in AEW that they haven't done?
I don't know.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
That's not fair to say. Then you could say that back in the day when like Hogan and these guys were the top guys. What do they got left to do? Where are they going to move on? Like
exactly. And I did. You know what Hogan did? He went to WCW and did it all over again there.
And turned heel.
Yeah. So shut up, Sreten.
Hollywood.
Nah. If you're the best of the best, you figure out a way to keep being the best in the company.
That is true.
That don't work for me, brother.
Yeah, it does not. But there's some people. Yeah, Randy Orton. He's a guy that I always wanted. I'm just like, dude, I'm so sick of seeing him on WWE TV. He's done everything. He would be good in a fresh fucking scene. Fresh matchups, not wrestling John Cena fucking every single house show and every single pay-per-view.
Yeah, no kidding.
Monday Night Raw.
No kidding.
Yeah,
dude, I would love to see Randy Orton somewhere else.
Yeah, but that ain't going to happen.
No.
So that's a good segue, though, into the Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
I watched it kind of half-acidly. If that's a fucking word. No, I know it's not. But I did it anyway.
Yeah, you did. I saw highlights. I didn't watch it. I'm going to fess up to everybody out there.
None of us watched it.
In podcast land, everybody watching and listening. Guess what? I didn't watch the Chamber, but we're going to fucking talk about it.
Yes, because we give no.
Yeah, because we know. Yes, exactly. And I'm still pissed about Nia Jax being number 30. Never good. That stings. Fucking shit stings. My hole.
Oh, my hole.
Oh, my hole. But with the whole being said, the whole part of Elimination Chamber, from what I read, from what I saw, from everything, Chamber match for the U.S. title, I heard was off the chain. And I saw some highlights. I was like, damn, there were some good highlights. I really want to watch that whole match now. Did you watch any of the highlights?
No, I mean, I watched that match. I had
watched the whole thing?
Yeah, for the most part. I think it started off with the women's chamber match. So I was like, I was hanging out with friends and kind of like, I'll catch this. I'll be honest, I'm not because I don't like women's fucking wrestling, because I just wasn't really interested in that one. I was hoping Asuka would win, and she did.
Guess what happened? Thank you.
Good on them for that.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that.
Yeah, I'll give you the clap. Just go see a doctor, all right?
Oh, clappy his cheeks. No, I don't dig it. It kind of hurts.
I know. But I did sit and watch the men's chamber match, and I just you know they're going with Logan Paul and Seth. I hate Logan Paul, but I think him and Seth at Mania, they'll probably be a pretty damn good match. Somehow this dude knows how to fucking put it on in the ring, dude.
This fucking guy can wrestle.
Every time I see Prime in the grocery store, I'm like kicking the display or something. Like, fuck you.
Man, I'm like, how is Logan Paul good in the ring? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's been training for a long time.
Shape,
he just hasn't known it.
It's that Prime.
He's athletic, dude. He's just an athletic ass dude. I just don't like him.
He's athletic,
not
but
because he's athletic.
That also
because
rhymes
he's
with
Logan
pathetic.
Paul. Yeah. I don't like him because he's athletic. I don't like him because he's Logan Paul. Let's get that straight, all right? It's not because he can probably do, 100 laps around me while I sit there and eat a sandwich. The reason I don't like him is because the guy's fucking Logan Paul. So there you go. Everybody out there in the chat, do you guys like Logan Paul? No, you don't. All right, don't lie to yourself.
He's trying to Jedi mind trick him into that shit.
Oh, yeah, you know how it works.
Trying to Ben Affleck him into
this isn't the wrestler you're looking for.
But dude, yeah, men's chamber match, pretty fucking cool.
Heard it was, man.
I'm trying to think of what else. I don't remember the matches in order, like I said, because I sat down.
Lesnar, Lashley.
I did watch that one.
Man, dude.
No, there was like 3 matches that I really watched, 3 or 4 that I sat and watched the whole thing. The rest was just, like I said, hanging out. That one was, it was pretty cool, I guess. The low blow at the end by Lesnar.
Win at all costs.
Yeah. Did he win that? I don't remember. Did he go over? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't really know.
I can't remember.
Like I said, I didn't really
Choose Pro Wrestling for all your pro wrestling entertainment news.
If you want results,
we don't claim to be the fucking smartest guys in the room. We're one of you guys, We're just trying to have fun with it and have a good time,
Yeah.
Like y'all
got everybody else that
shit too.
I'm sure one of them won.
In the utmost boring detail, we'll keep it a little spicy.
Lashley. I think Lashley won on the disqualification, and then Lesnar like F5'd him and like F5.
Yeah, that's what it was. You're right. Yeah,
and totally. F5 the ring.
F5. That's why I was doubting myself, because I remember I was like, wait a minute, though, Bobby got his ass fucking kicked. Yeah, like, oh yeah.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah,
aren't you supposed to be good at wrestling?
Not a bad match though. I enjoyed it. Bobby. And you got Bray Wyatt now going to be doing some shit with Lashley, which is kind of weird.
We'll see where it goes.
We'll see where.
Like we said before, we puffing on that. And then he gets to the ring. I forgot what we did, but I was watching you just drink them delicious looking Stella Artois and just threw me off, bro. You threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. No, like we were saying that Puff Pass, like, everything's awesome, and then the bell rings. So we'll see what happens with the Lashley build-up. Maybe be promising. Did you watch the Reigns Zayn match? I heard that match was off the hook. I watched some highlights. I was like, God damn, story though. Let's see the look on
that's the WWE. That was the WWE when like AEW came out. That fucking buzz and that strong feeling that like, holy shit, wrestling is like prevalent again, and it's here and it's kicking me in the fucking ass. That was great. The storytelling was great. The in-ring was great. I called Roman. I knew he was going to take it.
Oh yeah.
I think in the back of my mind there was a possibility they're going to change, because although like Cody and Sammy, I mean, that's a great matchup too. But dude, God, it's got to be Roman versus Cody at Mania.
That's where the money is.
That story is so much like in so many ways bigger. I think a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but it's the fucking truth. I mean, think about business, people.
Exactly.
But Sami Zayn, dude, that crowd. Fucking in Montreal, PCO.
This is the place
French
to do
Canadian
it.
Frankensteiner. Dude, never mind. I'm not going to even get off track with that. But the crowd was fucking nuts, dude. The story was there. And there were so many falsies in this fucking match where I'm like I said, is this AEW or something? Like, it was fucking like, holy shit, Like, my old lady sat and actually watched it with me, and she said she had a good time watching it. And we're talking about WWE. We haven't said that in fucking forever. So
right. But that's what you get when you put that much time into a storyline like that. And like, how long has that been going with, Zayn trying to get into the bloodline and then be in the bloodline and the Jay and Sammy thing and how it all came to a head. And then what happened at the Rumble, and now Zayn versus Roman. A lot of people probably thinking, hey, dude's taking the belt. That's the payoff, No, the payoff is Cody and Reigns. And a payoff for Sammy is with Jey Uso. And I think Sammy and KO are going to take them tag belts off the Usos. That's their story.
Yes. God damn, we're so fucking good at what we do.
Sometimes we are, dude. I'm not even gonna. Yeah.
Dude, like I said, if you're fucking smart, Mark, and you're out there thinking that fuck it was gonna be Sammy and Cody, then the yoke is all over your face, kid. Oops, all over your face, kid. Dude, so many levels to the Reigns Cody story. That is money. Something else we're gonna be talking about here really soon. But
yes. That's good storytelling.
Damn, two wrestling families, dynasties, going at it for the biggest prize in the motherfucking game.
In the game.
It's there. Roman, the champion for over 900 days. Cody, the prodigal son, fucking returning home, after
bringing the belt to the Rhodes family.
Fucking competition. And yet saying, fuck that, I'm still coming back. Like,
yeah.
The more that time goes by from that, the more I got mad motherfucking respect for that man for doing that shit, dude. Betting on himself, just say, man, this is what I bet you he had that fucking in his head the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that rat bastard, I bet you he did. You bring up a good point about that prick. Not only do I not like the neck tattoo, but you bringing this up really chaps my ass, dude. Fuck that.
You know what grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears? When you can't find the right droid. No, dude, actually, that is pretty awesome. There's a lot of layers to this story, and then what branches off these, that's fucking good storytelling. That's WWE. That's H.
That's how, yeah.
And that's the machine right there. That's
I think it's everybody nowadays, because they got, now you can go to fucking trips and be like, hey, especially if you're a guy like Cody Rhodes or Roman or whoever, and like have some creative input. Whereas under Vince, for the last 20 plus years, it's been like, lockdown, like the writer gives you this, and if I don't fucking like it, I'll change it. But that's the only way it's going to change. Yeah.
Sir, here's the script for Raw. I don't like it. Ripping it up. But sir, it's only an hour before the show. I don't care.
That's right. So, dude, speaking of money and Mone,
now you're talking.
That should have been our fucking theme song. Yeah. Oh, Sasha, get me. Oh, never mind. Can't go there. Dude, Sasha Banks, formerly known as Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné at that New Japan out on the Valley. A lot of shit going on, stories coming out of that. But we'll start with her.
Totes.
Former WWE Women's Champion.
Check. Yeah.
Sorry, my connection was unstable, so I just tried to wait it. Former WWE Women's Champion, Tag Team Champion, walked out on the company, bet on herself. You've seen these videos now where it's her and Kenny Omega in Japan backstage. She's like, oh, hey, Kenny Omega. And he's like, hey, nice. I'm like, dude, that's real fucking cool. Dude, she's got a lot of love for fucking wrestling. So to do the wrestling side of it, she's done the entertainment side. It's super cool. She beat Kairi Sane for the fucking IWGP Women's title. Came out and wore the fucking ring attire, entrance attire for, dude, the fucking, that tribute, that was pretty fucking dope, man.
Yeah, it was.
Bat.
Dude.
And then, so you got that. You got Jay White, he wrestled Eddie Kingston, lost. Yep. He already lost the Loser Leaves Japan match for New Japan. Now he lost, he can never wrestle for New Japan anywhere.
No,
so he's gone. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up, dude, because he's wrestled Impact in AEW in the past year. I'm sure he's had talks. He's had a taste of that.
Mm-hmm.
But do you go the E? I always put myself, and I could say that's guaranteed. But dude, WWE, if you're got a big name value, that's guaranteed to print some fucking money. Whether you get the push you feel you should be getting or not. Sorry, Karrion Kross. You're still banking, brother. Like,
it hurts.
Yeah. And I like that, dude. But it's on the news that he's kind of bitching about, like, hey, man, I don't feel like I've been given opportunities, and to an extent, I think he's right.
I agree.
But
when he first came back, he was, but after that first feud, it was like, now what? Like, like same with Dexter Lumis. Like, I haven't really heard him much. Like, he was doing that thing with Miz, but
it's the thing. Sign some talent. These guys shouldn't have left. They should still be sitting backstage collecting a check.
Yeah, I want to be paying these guys. Kind of like the Good Brothers. Where the hell are they?
Yeah. Well, they have I read that they have a clause in their contract that says if you aren't using us, we don't want to travel. We won't be there. So if we're not booked on Raw or whatever you got going on, we're not going to be there.
Good. Yeah, it's a good clause to have.
Fucking sit at home. They got a lot of other fucking endeavors that they're making money off of.
Exactly. 7 years under the E. Or is it
That's
5?
What
no, 5. 5, because it's usually a 3-year deal. Mm-hmm. But Triple H felt bad on how they got released during the pandemic, and he signed them a 5-year deal, a little more lucrative. I'm just going to reiterate on your...
Less lucrative.
Yes. On your... talking about the Mone versus Kyrie match, that was an awesome match to watch. I urge everybody out there, if you haven't seen it, you can Google it. Daily Motion's got it up. You can watch it there. Amazing match. Mercedes looks so much more comfortable doing this. She looks like her old NXT self. Not really the main roster kind of formulaic type. This is more of like up her alley, like Joshi style, like the actual wrestling style with a little bit of
probably
lucha.
More comfortable, less stress.
She looks really comfortable. Like a lot of her reversals, counters, a lot of the moves were fluent. And Kyrie, you're in there with Kyrie too, so it's going to be, lack of a better term, and intend the pun,
hard
money, real stuff.
Yeah, money. She came out with Okada at the end. Was like,
oh yeah,
you're all about making it rain. I'm all about that money. I'm gonna be honest, so that shtick's getting a little. It's played out, like you said, like 3 or 4 times. We know you're Sasha Banks. We know you're about the money.
Yeah.
Just quit saying money.
Now be about the wrestling.
Being fickle. Whatever.
Yeah,
it's still a great moment, dude.
Are. Bitch on
great
Twitter.
Show.
It was.
Yeah. Go and watch it on Fight. You can get it on Fight TV. Hey, let's speaking of Fight, man, there's a lot of promotions that are kind of jumping away from Fight. XPW, I think it's streamxpw.com. Is where they're doing their pay-per-views and shit now, and they got this thing where I mean, I don't know the ins and outs, but the way it's presented, it's like the wrestlers are being more compensated because of this. So that's fucking cool, and they're getting to do whatever the fuck they want to be true counterculture wrestling. They got like a dozen fucking porn stars. Every time they fucking announce a new porn star or something on the thing, it's just like, oh well, there's fucking 2 minutes of my time wasted.
2 minutes. Wow, that's a long ass time.
Shame, bling. Where my REM fans at, motherfuckers?
Right? Yeah, here we go, dude. I knew it. I knew you loved REM.
Yeah, I like some REM. Whatever.
I know you do. People. It's fine. It's fine.
Not my fault. It's yours.
No, it is. That's all their fault. Take the L, guys. Take the L.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. XPW. Speaking of which, guess who made the return?
Atticus Cogar.
Yep. Atticus. Addy.
The guy that fucking, by the way, I have to say our last guest, Angel Metro, is not too much of a fan of, but yeah, he came back XPW and he was
not a lot of people are a fan of him.
Didn't he was booked and he no-showed or he canceled or some shit like for the Rebirth?
I think so.
Like that.
Yeah.
The story, he shows up and he ends up being Maga Butcher's fucking tag team partner. And I think Schlack and Masada, they lost that.
Yeah, they did.
Spoiler,
Faces of Death. Saw Jasmine St. Clair getting in her cane shots. Did you see that? She was pounding.
Jasmine, come on, girl. She was, but a couple of those, it was like, you ever see that GIF where it's like Hogan hitting the hardest chair shot in the world?
Yeah.
Hogan, he's just like,
he's barely hitting the giant.
Yeah. What is that? Dude, I think so. Whatever.
It's a breeze. It's a gust of wind.
It's funny. I still enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, totally. And Dirty Ron came back.
Yes, dude.
Dirty Ron came back to face Big Effin' Joe.
Yeah. I don't want to say maybe I knew about a little bit about some of that.
Maybe.
So it felt kind of cool to see it actually happen.
Yeah.
because I'm in constant, you know, I stay in pretty constant touch with Dirty Ron. I think he's fucking fun dude, and I'm curious to see how this shit's gonna play out. You know, I mean, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
right?
And it's, dude, it's XPW. It's outrageous. It's fucking out there. Like I said, it's true fucking counterculture. If you take that as a product, great. If you don't, great, man. We all got a lot to fucking eat.
There's a lot more out there that you can watch. You know, like GCW. You can watch
GCW. That. Yeah. What's up with is Nick Gage really wrestling Masha Slamovich for the?
Yeah, she came out. She came out after that match and challenged Gage. Said she wants a strap, and they'll be challenging you that at Eye for an Eye, GCW Eye for an Eye in New York City, March 17th. For an eye. Did it, dude? Yes. Sorry, old school Soulfly still gets me. I don't care. Call me a mark. Call me an asshole. I don't care. I fucking dug it, dude.
Just don't call me.
I still am a Max fan. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she's challenging for the GCW title.
Nice.
Yep.
She's ripping up and impacting all over, really. So
I know. It's
dude, there's
having a hell of a year.
So much fucking wrestling that went on last weekend. You know, Black Label ran 2 shows. They were fucking out here in Crown Point. You had Warrior, fresh off of Warrior 28 at fucking Talia Hall. I think Wrestle Rave was running down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You had XPW, obviously. You had Elimination Chamber. You had the Battle in the Valley.
There's all kinds of
such
shit
great if you're just a young fucking kid with no responsibility.
Exactly, dude. If I was, man, fucking hey.
Spoiled little motherfucking brats you guys are, because dude,
go to this show in the afternoon.
I wish I had this.
Yeah, go to this show in the afternoon, this one at night, and then late at night when I'm all fucked up, I'm gonna watch the Chamber, and then in the morning I'm gonna watch Rampage and this and this and this.
You could literally spend like a whole fucking day with like all the content that was coming on live that night. No, if you're diehard wrestling fans,
it was crazy how much was there, and just insane amount of wrestling. Good wrestling too, no matter where it was at, from the highest tier to the independent. All of it was solid. Sreten dug it.
Solid as a. He's probably dug Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Dude, I love Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't give a shit.
No comment. That took forever.
Watch it?
Fuck no, I didn't watch that shit.
I like Ant-Man.
Did you watch it?
No.
Dude, come on. They did that fucking one dude, MODOK. They fuck MODOK. All sorts of.
I don't care.
I love MODOK, dude.
I don't care. I want to see it for myself, and I want to see it for myself, and I'll be the judge, because guess who I'm watching this movie for? Myself. No one else. If I'm entertained, cool. If I'm not,
but I'm telling you what to like.
Guess what? Who gives a shit? Move on. There we go.
Good take.
Fuck.
Yep. Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if like a million people are tired of superhero movies. I'm not. Fucking giving them to me. As long as you stop making shitty Star Wars movies, we're in.
Yeah. The Star Wars movies. The movies are pretty fucking bad.
Don't open that fucking can of worms.
No shit, right, dude?
What about you, Sreten? What'd you have going on? What are you been getting into lately, man?
I just finished up. If we're going to talk about TV shows that I like, that for some reason, I don't care about anything that's on TV at all or in the movies. I'm counting now the days that John Wick 4 comes out. That's all I'll say about that.
This guy.
If you guys see me in the movie theater watching it for like the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th time, leave me the fuck alone. I'm enjoying myself.
There you go.
Don't talk to me. Don't make fun of me because I'm standing in my seat. I fucking love that shit. And I'm going to enjoy it. I heard the running time is going to be like close to 3 hours.
I hope so.
Fuck yeah, give it to me. I thought when the second one came out, and it was a little long, and I actually watched it and I was getting a little tired. Then I rewatched it because I have it all 3 on my laptop, and I like every second of it now. I do not get tired of it. And then the third one came out, they just keep ramping it up. I'll fucking take it.
It's the best. Yeah.
Plus, a couple of my favorite martial arts guys on film are going to be in this next one, and I'm just excited. They keep bringing in people I love. So
it's awesome. 3 hours of Wick whooping ass, dude.
But I did watch. I didn't understand the controversy in any way whatsoever, especially given what year it is. But I ended up watching all the rest of Willow, season 1.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
I haven't watched it.
Are you talking about the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I just didn't like some of the modernized shit in there. I was kind of like, I ain't talking about people being queer or anything like that before you jump out of your seats. I just like some of it was like,
close.
It fell out of the time period that they're in, you know?
Yeah, but
like once their interactions and shit, like
yeah. But once you got the tone, like second, third episode, you knew what the tone was. I was like, just keep this going. It's like the serious shit is serious, but it's mostly like lighthearted and what's his face? The guy that plays Willow. I always remember his name.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah, Warwick Davis. Warwick.
Warwick.
His comedy timing is just great. Like grumpy older Willow with everybody else in it. It's just great. And then just he's fucking with everybody. Everybody's fucking with him. And then the way that they developed each character throughout the season, like slow build and I like
who was the big guy? I start with a B.
Oh, I don't know. He's awesome.
Butt cheeks.
I don't remember anybody's name in it, but I enjoyed I really enjoyed
I need to watch it.
And they said like the first couple episodes, the internet was like digging it, and then there was some sort of stupid controversy that I didn't understand. Like you said, Wallace, it was about the gay storyline, which was like 20 seconds of the show. And here's the thing. 12-hour show or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's the world we live in nowadays. It's gonna be presented. That's I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's deal with it. You just gotta fucking deal with it.
Yeah. Who gives a shit? It was good. Right. They don't throw it in your face. Some shows, really lay it on thick. I'm not saying teach their own what they like to watch. I liked it, man. So that's all I wanted to say.
That's a show I still need to check out. I have not checked it out yet.
Made me every episode made me smile, and then they did like
day 1-ish with Willow.
I'll watch it. I have nothing against Willow. I like the movie.
Yeah,
I like the show.
I love the soundtrack to the movie too. So then when they layered it in, like when they snuck it in a little bit in the show, I was like, oh yeah,
oh yeah,
I like that shit.
Dude, speaking of soundtracks, there's this band. I think they're from Portland, DANAVA. They got a new fucking album coming out called Nothing But Nothing, and this new track they just dropped is called Let the Good Times Kill. Dude, these dudes are fucking great, man. It's just like throwback fucking metal, but fast and just totally just heavy as fuck, dude. They're gonna be at Reggie's in Chicago April 8th.
Oh shit.
I got the fucking album on order, man. They've done a lot of really cool shit, man. You guys should check them out. DANAVA, DANAVA, however you want to fucking pronounce it. Dudes fucking rock, dude.
Right on. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. And speaking of rocking, I got to plug this too because it is the week. It is the weekend.
It is.
If you guys want to come see fucking Handsome Prick, Putrid Pile, fucking Necessary Death. Who else we got? Syphilic. Holy shit! For the first time.
Oh my god! Yes, Syphilic.
Yes.
Out of nowhere,
dude. He does that though.
He does that though. Brian does that.
It's like 10 years. He hasn't played anywhere. Like 10 years. And somehow Stone got him to come.
That's too funny. Yeah, I'll play.
But dude, Cloud Rat, it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's at the Black Circle in fucking Indianapolis. There's a Facebook fucking link. We'll have a link in the description. You guys can click and get tickets. It's gonna be off the fucking hook. Friday night, I'll also be down there checking out Sanguisugabog and Internal Bleeding, which we've had those guys on both shows, so you guys can go back and watch all 3 of those fucking killer episodes. And hang out with me in Indy if you want, if you feel like it.
Buying beers.
Blast Beats and Blasphemy Pot. Do it. So yeah, if you've seen this fucking flyer on the internet, this is what I'm talking about. Stranger Attractions. Shot Darren Stone. Happy birthday this weekend. It's on his actual fucking birthday too.
It's about time. Birthday shows are on birthdays.
So well.
Fucking assholes. Always used to play them like 2 days before. It's not your birthday. Come on. I'm glad it's on his birthday.
Yeah.
And his birthday's not on a Monday.
We'll have some new fucking...
on a Sunday. What? Merch?
We'll have some new Handsome Prack beanies to sale too. We'll have some handsome prick black fucking beanies with the green logo.
Yeah. There you go. Ooh, green logo.
Come buy some.
That's different than the one I have with the white logo. I need it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
everybody,
look at your biceps are about to come out of that misery index shirt. Easy there. Easy there, 28-inch pythons.
28-inch testicles.
That's what you're sitting on. I was wondering why you were so high up. I'm like, dude,
so deep. Bodi goes so deep, he puts that ass to sleep.
Oh, yeah, dude. If you want to hear it.
Put you motherfuckers to sleep. Once again, thank you guys. Everybody hanging out in the live chat. It's always a good time to fucking hang out and cut it up with you guys. Keep liking and sharing. Fucking subscribe. Tell your fucking friends. Download, rate, and review any podcasting platforms. It's so simple to do. You might as well get it done, motherfucker. Seriously, come on, help us out. Sreten's getting sick of this bullshit. You ever seen the movie Falling Down? Pretty soon that's gonna happen, you motherfuckers. Come on, I just want to be safe. It's 2023. We all want to be safe, right?
He's just misunderstood. I got your back, Sreten.
I'm not going on a rampage with a gun.
I listen to you.
I'm just gonna attack everybody with kisses.
Yeah, and he's gonna throw Hershey kisses at people, aim right for their assholes. Like it gets stuck the tip right in the butthole.
Thunk, thunk.
Yes.
One more thing before we take off, and I don't remember if we talked about it last week because we did talk about the Super Bowl a little bit. What were your thoughts on the Flash trailer?
Oh,
did we talk about this?
Oh no, we didn't.
We did talk about this.
No, I don't think so. I dug it, dude. Oh man, I'm glad you brought that up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up
because I feel like I got deja vu.
Get your fucking thoughts on it before we fucking
get
out of here.
All right, Sreten, your thoughts first, since you brought it up.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it when it comes out because Michael Keaton's in it. I can't help it, and Christian Bale might be in it. And I really like Ben Affleck as a Batman.
I did too.
But but that scene where they revealed Michael Keaton, I feel like I'm getting like mad deja vu. So if we said all this shit last week, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it looked like a Doritos commercial. Like they closed up to him and the glossiness and his head and everything, and I was like, "Are they about to bring back 3D Doritos and Michael Keaton all in the same trailer?"
And the back card, right?
Please do.
But they
and tab
Capital One fucking Michael
otherwise,
Keaton card.
Yeah. I'll watch it. I'm not like super excited, but I'll watch it. I'm not over superhero movies. I just want to see one that is interesting. The last Spider-Man movie fucking blew me away. I loved it so much.
I think that's what they're trying to do with this.
Oh, they definitely are. But if it's cool, it's cool. I just I'm a little Luke. Yeah. I'm a little colder than lukewarm about most of these. Like you said last week, Kane, is that his name? The bad guy for Ant-Man?
Kang. Yeah, Kang the Conqueror.
Kang.
Good. Seems awesome. Like everything I've seen, all the footage of him is awesome. I'm just not interested in watching it. And it's no knock against Ant-Man. I like this new run of superhero movies. I'm a little cold on it. So that could change.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you, but maybe we'll get to see the bats.
Never know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I just know Jack Nicholson will come back as Joker.
Maybe I don't fucking care until they actually give Azrael a proper run in a movie. You know?
Yeah, no kidding. He needs one.
He needs one like MODOK needs one. Get the fuck out of
here. Yeah. MODOK.
I need to see it. I just need to see it how it is in the movie, and I'll be able to go from there. But before that, I don't really want to. I temper my.
I'm not trying to knock Ant-Man, but people are trying to rate MODOK. I'm like, it's fucking MODOK, yo.
I am stoked.
MODOK's always been cool.
He has been.
Kill.
Yes.
So sorry, buddy. What do you think about Flash?
No, I was just gonna say I'm interested in it because it's supposed to reset the whole DCU now that James Gunn and Peter Safran's this movie starts leading into other movies. Like now they start tying it all together in the way they're gonna do it, which is gonna be awesome. But I'm interested in it. Michael Keaton, of course, he's the man. Ben Affleck's back. But I always have been a huge fan of the Flashpoint storyline, and this is kind of the Flashpoint storyline. So it'll be interesting to see how it all works. Kind of interested to see Ezra Miller in the position again, given all that has happened to him. But that's a whole different story.
You know, it would be funny. So Ezra, they don't fire Ezra Miller. They got his back this whole time. And second half of the movie, the big plot twist is they recast his ass.
It'd be great.
They bring in
from the TV
Flash.
show. The guy from the TV show who's amazing.
Like, yeah, guess what? Fuck y'all. And they give him this terrible, like he dies of diarrhea or something super like uncourageous. No disrespect to those that have passed from diarrhea.
Yeah, the poop Flash, the brown Flash, we'll call him.
The brown Flash.
Elvis, the king, man.
Thank you very much. I got to poop.
Like that's what he said when he did his last shit he took last brother.
I got to poop.
I'll see you guys later, baby. This shit might kill me, y'all.
I'm gonna leave a floater, baby. Ooh, I'm all sugar.
Dude, if you knew the last shit you were ever gonna take is it, would you fucking just hold it in forever as long as you could?
Been holding this shit for 9 years, brother.
Brother, that'll work for me, brother. We gotta let her fly.
Yeah, we gotta let her fly. We've
we
hung out way too long. Hey, ProWrestlingTees.com/JPWtees. Buy the fucking shirts. They always have sales going on. Flash sales, fucking holiday sales. It's always happening. Hook us up. And in return, we'll hook you
all
out,
the time.
motherfuckers. Until next time.
Damn right we will.
Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up.
Let 'em up.
Wet 'em up. Every day it's a new actor claiming to be dapper than the Sretster.
But they never will be until next time, picture.
Recording stop.
It works. You gonna do sex to me? Did you like that video? If so, be sure to hit like and subscribe and check out more killer content from your boys at Juice Pro Wrestling. Whoa, yeah!